Better be watching this stream, Anthony. Making me go live at freaking midnight. Nobody got time for that. I don't even have shit to like even play. Besides Yu-Gi-Oh! I was up a few hours ago. I was deck editing and practicing with the Stardust thing. As you saw those two videos I uploaded. The actual duel was yesterday, but I'm gonna delete this live stream like right after I get off this thing. Although I should probably play like Sims 4 or something. Fuck. Why don't you, whoever said that, why don't y'all just comment on the thing instead of Instagramming me? Man, like, I could be playing cooler games right now, but I don't remember where the hell I put Neo. And you can't stream Persona. I don't know if you can stream Sims 4, but I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing in stream Sims 4. If you can like read it or like see it, why don't you like comment on a video thing instead of like you were like I would have to. What the hell am I gonna do with that hand? Oh dear, making me have to pick up my phone and like oh huh. Let's see what I can do with that. I want this. Hmm. Gonna 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 do that. I feel like he's gonna like mirror force me because every time I do anything cool, they always do mirror force. Be like Dragon. Comment on the thing if you are talking, because that would be just dandelion. Down giant rat, which means he's gonna get, yeah, another one. My Nordic deck's better, Dragon. You. Not as cool as me. Oh, oh. Well, that's not cool, man. Why you gotta do that? Douchebag. He's gonna try to get freaking Thor out. I bet you those are the three synchros he has in his deck. It's Thor. But I am Synchro King in this bitch. Mm. Oh my god. Who is tweeting me? Ha. My defense is unstoppable. Yeah, what the hell is that on my phone? Oh, there's milk. Oh god. Picked up my phone and there was like white stuff on the back of it and I was like, fuck? Turns out it was lotion. I was like, oh. I was like, shit, dude. Random lotion phone. Somebody was watching Pornhub. No. I wonder if Pornhub will still be a thing with that net neutrality. Oh my god, stop bugging me, Junk Defender. Oh my god. How many of these giant rats do I have to kill? Go away. I swear to god if you had another one. Transgrissnir. That's the beast from Nordic. That's one of Thor's goats. So what you been up to, Anthonar? Oh my god, if you don't... And then he's gonna be like, Thor, mother... Yeah, Thor. How am I to overpower Thor? I needed that one. Why didn't you hit fucking Junk Warrior, you faggot? Oh, it's like that. Okay. Can't really do much with this little hand here. Hmm. You can't actually overpower Thor. Hmm. Hmm. And that's just gonna create tokens. Honestly, I'm gonna kill his things, fill up his field so he can't summon another Thor. I can't. Freaking Anthony's making me stream right now, Joe. I don't want to, but freaking ugh. Why don't you hit Junk Warrior? Like why? I don't have Rush Warrior in my wait. Ah, darn it, deck. Give me Rush Warrior. I just kind of threw that out there just because I don't extra defense. Oh wait, I don't want to attack you because I want your field filled. The deck didn't give me a great opening hand, so I'm just kind of trying to survive the wrath of. Oh, oh. Can we not? With the hammer, Thor. No, put Mjolnir away. Oh, now you want to hit fucking Junk Boy. Okay. Miracle draw. I would. That's not a miracle draw, but it's something. Hmm. Well, I have no hope of overpowering him in the least. What kind of shit can I pull right now? Hmm. I think this works. Okay. Well, that's just gonna give me another tuner, but at least he can't get to my life points anymore unless he plays another fucking Mjolnir, which would be just annoying. Ow. Could you not? Deck, can we give me cards that I can use today, now? Deck, we talked about. You know what? Please be Doppel Warrior. Doppel Warrior, go. Yes, it was Doppel. Okay. Okay. Can we do something with that? I don't know. It was done. Can we do something with that? Yeah, we can. Granted, I think I'll just barely be over his power, if at all. I know I need to buff Junk Warrior. I did. I didn't have, like, the cards to do that at this point. Because, you know, Doppel Warrior didn't want to get drawn. Yeah, I'm just barely stronger than you, Holmes. How you like that? Fuck Odin. Yeah, whatever his attack name is. I just did it. How does that make you feel, Odin? Yeah, you, Odin. Or no, that's not Odin. Thor. I'm so used to Odin because that's the one I use all the time. Give me a card, please. Hey, I can work with that. And granted, as long as he doesn't summon anything stronger than me. I think I'm gonna wait on the Stardust Dragon, to be honest. Oh, oh, forgot you come back. Mm, how could I forget? Yeah, Scrap Fist. How could I forget that you do that? That's not okay. Could you like not? No. Oh. Oh shit. Um. Could you not like right now? Like that would be lovely. Oh. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Fine. You got me there. Did not expect that. All right, Dragon. We're gonna rematch that. I did not. I kind of want to switch decks, but because I still trying to fully master this deck, even though I fell victim to more bad hands than dual skill. But whatever, Dragon. I'm gonna like. Wait, I should have got my red dragon deck. Fuck you. Wait, Crystal Wing would body him, so I'm not gonna. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not a better hand. At all. It's not a better hand at all. Future planning! Here, Dragon, put that in the graveyard for me so I can Destiny draw Junk Warrior. That would be nice. That would. Oh. Oh, it's like that. I know what you're doing, man. I know that deck. You're gonna just. Okay. Well, not cool. So, since you refuse, I'm gonna Junk Blader you. I'm not gonna attack your little Transjosnir or Transgrisnir. Transjosnir is the black goat. Because I know how that turns out. And then there's Transjosnir. Yeah. I've actually never seen you use Scrap Fist, Joe. What are you talking about? Ow. The fuck? Can we not? I have suffered the live stream curse. When you duel offline, deck works. Duel on the stream, deck's like, we're gonna flood you with monster cards. Deck. Deck. Can we not do this right now? Give me a single tuner. You usually fill me with tuners. Now you're just like, no. No. We don't want you synchro summoning anything on. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Ah. Can we, like, not summon? I'm switching decks. I'm gonna kill you, though. Oh. Oh. Lear. Lord, it's over. Ow. You win a. Ow. Ow. Jesus. Okay, that's it, Thor. I'm tired of you. No. No, you've had your chance. I'm tired of you, Thor. What's my deck set? Let's see. I have so many damn decks. Fine. Perlirai. 1 second. I'm gonna check something. Party setting. Okay. I was making sure that people could hear me in the stream. Like sometimes I'll be talking to myself when that flips me and I'll be like, oh shit. Just made a whole stream talking to myself. I'm crazy. Still deleting the stream later because I don't know why. I mean, fucking doing it. Huh. Oh, there's your Mirror Force Dragon and Tyrant Wind Dragon right there. Ah. Perfect. See, this deck treats me well. I'm about to kill you, Dragon. Right now. Not exactly a one-shot. But it's gonna hurt. No! 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 Why? Wait, no, wait. You fail because either way, one of them was coming. But you just stopped me from getting the second one. Congratulations. I'ma kill you. Okay. White lightning attack. Deal with that. Yeah. Do you think it was a... Man, you and your stupid Transjosnir. Freaking hate goats. Can we not today, Odin? Like, or Thor. I keep forgetting you're not the other. I use Odin. He uses Thor. Okay. I should have Nordic him. Should have been like, I am your father. Yeah, the blue eyes white dragon is not Thor. Thor, stop. You cannot defeat my dragon. That's why. I didn't mean you couldn't overpower it. I mean you couldn't get past it. You see, I don't want to have to keep doing this, but you're forcing me to do this, so white lightning attack. Your other goat, bitch. I'm Seto Kaiba. I'm like the eighth wonder of the world. Deal with, or technically Jack Atlas and the. Shut up. I like. I feel like you're gonna still be able to overpower my blue eyes. You are getting massively lucky. Like, yeah, he still managed over. Okay, just barely. Come here. I'm gonna have to figure out a plan to deal with you, like that. That's a plan. Hmm. I dare you to play me, Olnir. I dare you. No. Fuck. Oh wait, it still works. But that's during the battle phase. Whatever. I must be getting tired. I'm making rookie mistakes again. You know what? You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Technically, I could have got another blue eyes there. How did I forget that I could? I'm stupid. Oh my god. Why did you make me stream at fucking midnight where my brain does not work? I am trash today right now. Apparently, at this moment in time. Ow. Okay. Okay. See, why are you I always kill you, Dragon. Why are you somehow beating me today? Fine. I'm gonna do that again. Dragon. This is not the proper food chain. I always win against you. This is not how this duel goes, Dragon. Why you were beating me makes no sense whatsoever, Dragon. So I'm going to have to put you in your place right now. Kinda. Possibly. I'm sorry, Dragon. This is just how this is gonna have to be. No. Right now. You're gonna have to get killed. Right now. You... I hate this design of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I much prefer the one without the original design. That does like PlayStation 1. How the hell did you get... Oh, that was fast. No, you leave my blue eyes white dragon alone, bitch. We're gonna kill you this time. We're not... Oh, no. No. All of you people play that card when you start not getting what you want. Well, you're not getting Odin out so quickly right now. And you're not doing that again. Considering I can't attack him anyway. Why did you... Oh, I forgot. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't understand why he would do that. Because if Odin would have came back to the field... He's not smart. Ooh, apparently he's smart enough to know that. Could you stop doing that? I require that card on the... Okay. Oh my god, you and your swords! I hate duelists who spam the swords. I hate them. You know, I'm gonna keep... You're gonna keep attacking that thing. I'm gonna do life chipping to you. You're gonna hurt yourself. Watch. Do it. I dare you. See? Stupid. You're gonna kill yourself. Yeah. I won't even have to duel and just kill yourself. Like, bro, are you actually gonna kill yourself? Do it. Oh, you're smarter. Okay. Oh, dang it. AI got wise to the plan. Ooh. I bet you won't get past this little plan, though. Watch. He gonna kill himself. He gonna be like, what? Do it. Do it. Oh, why are you so smart all of a sudden, fuck? That's not how this is supposed to go down, sir. So, that really should have. He's not as risky as you are. Don't look at my extra deck. You don't need to see my secrets. Oh, okay. Oh, that doesn't stop anything. You were gonna get blue-eyes one way or another. Unfortunately for you. Oh, okay. Are you done? Mainly because you can't attack me. Oh, I can't. Oh yeah, blue eyes can attack this turn. I didn't think that counted. Whatever. Die. I'm a duelist challenge mode like usual. Shun's duelist challenge mode deck sucks. Like bad. We're gonna duel Yuto. Cause Yuto was fun. Slifer? Is Slifer the Sky Dragon worth it? He's a great card. Can he get easily beaten by any duelist who knows what they're doing? Ah, I picked the wrong deck. Speaking of duelists who know what they're doing, clearly it's not me. I just picked the wrong deck. Granted, could I beat him with that deck? Yes. But that's not what we came here to do. There we go. But yeah, I think Slifer the Sky Dragon's a good card. 3 tributes and you shut down. Like, say if someone played Slifer the Sky Dragon against the deck I'm using right now, it'd be annoying considering I couldn't summon things below, what, 2,000 or below attack points, and you just get auto-killed. But I can summon from the graveyard too, so it's worth people. It works against people who summon smaller monsters to do big things. Mm. But against people who don't do that, won't serve you too well. Joe, stop watching the stream. I don't need you seeing my tricks and stuff. Cause you know this is my favorite deck. Even though you've seen the show, so you quite know how this works. It's a great card though. Is it as OP as it is in the anime? No, not at all. Oh, oh, oh. So we're fancy today, Yuto. We're gonna fancy playing your cards in defense mode. Back in my day, we didn't have face down defense mode. We had face up. No, no. Wait, like, it was weird. Like, you could play cards face up in defense mode back in Duelist Kingdom. Now you don't do that. But that's like way back, like original Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that changed in Battle City. I think. Could you not play that card? I hate when people play that card. Obelisk of Tormentor's alright. In the show, he's like overpowered because you can sacrifice two of the other gods to make his power level infinity. But the real card, I have it right behind me. It's just some tribute 3 monsters. He can tribute a monster and destroy, I think, 1 card on the field. And he has 4,000 attack. He's not OP. Like he's strong with 4,000 attack. Ow. Douche. Why am I dueling so terribly today? It's to stop attacks like that. This is what happens when you don't sleep and you start trying to duel because someone forces you into a live stream, guys. This is exactly what happens. It just doesn't work out for anybody. At all. It does not work out. But, like any good duelist, you can adapt to your fuck-ups. The real is all blue, right? And Slifer is red. And no, the real ones, the ones that are like color-coded like that, those are the show. The ones that are real and have the real effects, like the real life effects, they look like standard cards, just with the attribute line. Like, so, to answer that question, no. You can do, well, apparently, Obelisk is worse than I remember. I thought it was just the 2 god cards you could do that with. It's probably because I remember it from the movie. The good old movie. Now what I'm doing here is to stop him from attacking me again. Because I'd much rather not get hit again. Go ahead. Attack me. Please. Do it. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Okay, it's the playable card, right? The new ones. Yeah, all the Egyptian gods, the ones that aren't colorful, like red, blue, and yellow, they're playable. The ones that are not. Like, it'll say cannot be used in a duel at the bottom of the card. Oh, they didn't. Oh, shit. Oh my god. You are really trying to kill me? But I'm not letting you do that, so stop. And he's gonna. Ow. You are really gonna make me. Why are you trying to be so cool today, Yuto? You usually just get bodied. Stop. Like, what is the deal with Yuto today? The playable ones aren't that rare. Like, I ended up buying like a bunch of them. I have like 3 copies of each one. That was like $5, honestly. Like, If anyone's telling you they're like super rare, they're not. The only ones that are quote unquote super rare are the ones that are signed by the creator. The ones in the anime are far better than the ones in the real life. The ones in real life are pretty fodder actually. Like the Egyptian god cards are cheap as hell. Like I got like them all for like $5, dude. Like you go on eBay, look up like Winged Dragon or Raw. He's normally pretty cheap. Normally, because sometimes like you'll have some people out there who'll sell like a super rare version of the card. Rio should. Rio's good. I thought I negated you. Like stop. Freaking. Oh my god. You and your card spam right now, Yuto. Like, lucky I'm drawing like 0 spell cards. Like, 0. That would be nice if I actually drew a spell card. But, all is the luck of the draw. But, like, the Rainbow Dragons, I remember I bought like a bunch of them for like a penny. I think one was a quarter. Like most of those cards are pretty cheap. Depends on which ones you are getting and what version, rare version. Do they shine? Do they have the gold letters, the silverish letters, or are they just black lettered? Ow! Why are you jerk? That's my bird, man. Ugh. He is doing an excellent job of keeping things off my field because that's how I kill people in this game. But he's doing just a bang up job. Is Exodia so hard to find? No, I have a full Exodia. I have like a full body version of him. I for the life of me do not remember what it's called, but I have like it's behind me. Let me go look. It's like right behind me. And that was pretty cheap. Honestly, there's even packs that sell all of Exodia in one thing, and I've seen them at Walmart. Let me go look at the Exodia I have besides the pieces. I have the legendary Exodia Incarnate. That one's a pretty decently rare card that I've seen, but I don't think you'll have a hard time finding him for relatively cheap either, though. So, yeah. Exodia hasn't been hard to find since, like, forever, to be honest. Like, Exodia is one of those cards, man. It has a practical use, but, like, you're really counting on luck of the draw to get all of them. Right? I remember those days too, man. Exodia was super rare. Like, everybody was trying to get Exodia, and, like, nobody had it. Like, back when the original series was still running up until GX was over, I think the God cards were pretty rare. But when GX ended and 5Ds came out, I think they just started just throwing them out there. Oh God, honest. How? Like, could you just deck? Could you please give me spell cards right now? He got tired of my Rio nonsense. See this card, great card. See, that's what I've been wanting this whole entire time. Thank you. I can do things. God. The deck was like, no. You like Candy? Candy is dope, dude. Candy is like amazing. Like, why aren't there more people that enjoy the sweet enjoyment of candy? See, this is around the time where this duel ends because I plan on killing him right now. Unless he somehow miraculously has like another honest in his hand. And that would be irritating. To like the nth degree. card out. Like, oh, well, that too. I mean, I remember there was times when Dark Magician was super rare. I have like 10 of them. Like Dark Magician was at one point a hard card to get. Like after Yu-Gi-Oh ended, they kind of stopped selling the OGs, but like, because then they had to make room for like the new ones, and then for a time the older cards were like just nowhere to be found. But then, as you know, they had a with the new movie that came out, Dark Side Dimensions. Great movie. I just watched it myself. It's been out for like a year, but I just now decided to watch it like yesterday. The movie was great. Like it was so nostalgic. Cause I grew up on the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh, and to hear Kaiba again in Yu-Gi was awesome. Dark Magician, my favorite on the side of. Yes, yes. Dark Magician was my favorite spellcaster. My favorite card, my favorite dragon is Fel Grand Dragon, like regular card. My favorite synchro would probably be like Crystal Winger though. And that's how you beat Yuto on expert mode. Although that was painstakingly annoying. Yuto. And go all the way back to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! There's Merrick. I think he uses Raw in this deck if we want to see how Raw works out. Raw is not worth it. To me. Like if you're gonna summon Raw, it's not worth it. Like unless you can get Phoenix mode going. You know that when Raw turns into that big Phoenix, which is ironic because a dragon and a Phoenix are two different creatures. But like apparently. So what the rare cards? What's the rare cards? Recently Joe, the guy in the comments, he alerted me to this thing called prize cards, and I've seen apparently because he showed me people were selling these quote unquote prize cards for thousands of dollars. So to me, it's what I'm slowly starting to figure out. It's not really cards that are rare right now. It's like rarity, like certain limited editions. Because I have a Dark Magician that's a limited edition, but he's not the one that I saw. Like he is that same art, but he's not from the same origin. If that makes sense, that makes him like $600. I'm not quite sure what the hell they mean by that, but like I guess it's like a code or something. I don't know. You Mirror Force, why do you have to be that guy actually? Why? Why do you have to be that guy who plays the Mirror Force? Like, bruh. Like 2000 era, what are the rare cards from the old? Well, what are the rare cards now from that era? Um, hmm. It's the 20. Well, when did Arc V come out? Because I count the eras by the series. Arc V came out in, I think, 2015. It has 4 seasons. I want to say it came. I could be wrong. I want to say it came out in 2015. But mm, the new rare cards that aren't super expensive again because it's variant. But I've seen like Crystal Wing, like his most rarest, shiniest version I've seen go for like $40. Outside of that, oh, ooh, I fucked up a little bit. I accidentally put that card in attack mode. Was not trying to do that, but I'll just have to deal with that. The reason why I'm not like Xyz summoning is because I'm trying to. Oh, you're trying to get this Life of Megaton? That's old. Like you'd be hard pressed to find that. Ooh, ow. So we're safe zoning now. Well, fuck your safe zone. I was prepared for stupid things like that. I hate that trap card. That trap card's OP. Very OP. It's very irritating. Why do you gotta be the guy that plays the swords? Slifer Megaton. Type that into eBay because eBay, from what I've learned, has everything almost. I won't swear by like eBay, but like eBay has like everything. Where they're like the Slifer Megaton itself, like where you can get the, if you just want the card Slifer, that's easy to get. If you want every card that came with it, I think Dark Magician was one of those cards that came in there. Like there was a version of him. I'm trying to think actually. I'm waiting for those swords to go away too, cause he wants to be a spammer. Slifer Megaton. I swear I've seen one of those recently. Knowing Konami on their little nostalgia trip, they're probably gonna release something like that. Yes, every card, the original Dark Magician art. Oh, you can get the original Dark Magician pretty quick though, to be honest. This guy is heavily irritating me with this little stall game he's pulling. You talking about purple hair, purple armor Dark Magician? I have one of those. They were giving those out like a year ago, and then they were selling this card pack. They were selling this card pack. It was like $5, and they just so happened to have like a chance of getting the original Dark Magician art. I only have one of the original purple Dark Magician. You can do like a quick eBay check, because I just saw on eBay this guy was selling every version of Dark Magician for $16. Like the first original art, some of his other transitions, all for like $16. So just like put that on eBay, and I am sure you will find it. Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm serious. I find everything on eBay. Like everything. All the art, not exactly all, but like a bunch of different versions. Like I counted maybe like 10. He was like all for $16. So like, hey man, if you want that Dark Magician, later Joe. If you want that Dark Magician, go get it. I am gonna get past this dude's stupid swords if it's the last thing that I can do. Finally, they're gone. Oh my god. This dude is so irritating. I hate him so much. I hate any duelist who just throws out sword after sword after sword. It's so stall. I would have ended this duel by now, but he's like, no. I'm trying to get Raw out. Stop it. That's this guy's whole strategy. He's gonna try to kill me with Ring Dragon of Raw. Oh my god, that's not funny, Joe. That's my job with the ghost trick. I swear if you play another one, I would like you not to do that, because I need that card on the field. Thank you very much. Like I was gonna save that for your Raw, but like I quite need Ulf Blaze Falcon on the field, so you need to stop that, like right now. You know what? I just remembered something. I could have gotten rid of them. I could have gotten rid of those stupid. I am stupid. See, I've been distracted. I'm stupid. I could have just done this the whole time and killed his swords. Damn. You saw the original That must have been before Konami re-released him, and it's just damn, $94. The fuck? That's probably way before Konami did that. No, we're not attacking you directly. Why would you take the hit? Thank you. No, I would like to activate this card. Damn. See, Konami undercut everybody, because I remember I used to know people who sold cards, and like they were making pretty decent cash. Some cards would go for higher than others, obviously. And then Konami did that re-release, and they were like, "Oh, everybody's getting these cards for like $1." A lot of people don't like Konami now, not just from Yu-Gi-Oh, but like the whole thing with Hideo Kojima and all that other stuff. A lot of people are heated with them. But see, now I kill Merrick, so fuck you, Merrick. Die. Duel over. Stupid. Your stupid swords. Merrick sucks. He's not as good as he is in here. There, Joe. Ha, I win. Let me actually look up Dark Magician on my phone right quick. Not that you can't do that. Wait, what's Konami? You don't know what Konami is? You know that Konami is a giant, giant, giant video game company. And game company in general. Like, they own Metal Gear, Metal Gear Solid. They used to own Ninja Turtle games. They own Yu-Gi-Oh! They own practically all the little trading card games. Like, Konami is huge. Konami is the company behind the game. Shonen is the company behind the manga and the anime. And there's a company, but Shueisha. I think Toei does the anime, Shonen does the manga, and Shueisha. I think Shueisha might be Toei, but Shueisha's behind all of that. Konami just produces it. Konami, a lot of people are mad at Konami because, not for their Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Well, the sellers of Yu-Gi-Oh cards are upset from them. Not the officials are not mad at them, but like, if you want to go sell cards and you had a bunch of rare cards in your collection and one day you want to sell them, well, Konami just undercut you because they're re-releasing a bunch of their rarer cards, quote unquote, for cheap. And a lot of other people are mad at Konami because what they're doing to Hideo Kojima. And Hideo Kojima is a legend amongst the gaming community. Like, a legend. He's like God. Gamers love Hideo Kojima. He created Metal Gear Solid and all the other games. And he created a bunch of other games, but mainly Metal Gear Solid. And they're treating him like crap, so they like, quote unquote, fired him and he left. They're redoing Metal Gear, and a lot of people hate what they did to Metal Gear. And they're kind of abandoning their game company side. Like, they started making pachinko machines. Like, Konami's kind of failing super hard right now, but not, you see, like, the God cards, correct? I mean, hold up, I'll go show you what they look. I will go find the God cards right quick. Alright, here we go. Search by level. Level 10. All God cards are level 10. Well, there's... Yeah, like that. Like, here's the other God cards, quote unquote. These are the Sacred Beast, Uriah. This is Raw. I have this Raw in real life. This is Phoenix mode. This is actual Raw. And this is Raw Sphere mode. When they re-released the Egyptian God cards, they made new cards for them. Like, this right here used to be anime manga only, the Phoenix. But they made it into an actual card. This card, from what I heard, never existed. Uh, the Phoenix is better, but you can't get the Phoenix out without having Raw out. Like, the Phoenix is Raw's transformation, so someone has to kill Raw to get the Phoenix out, and the Phoenix will come out, do whatever it's gonna do. It's gonna die, and then Ra is gonna come back from the graveyard, and then the cycle repeats. If they kill Ra again, the Phoenix comes back. It's a cycle, the Immortal Phoenix cycle. This card is just to help get Ra out on the field. Um, this is Obelisk the Tormentor. Again, he's not super OP, but he's great. This is Slifer the Sky Dragon, my personal favorite of the God cards. Freaking love Slifer the Sky Dragon. Yeah, it's like a loop. I forgot there's a delay in the chat. And the Sacred Beast, if you've ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Riviel, Lord of Phantasm, Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, and Uriah, Lord of Searing Flame, and Armatail, the Chaos Phantom. Those are the GX versions of the God cards. Slifer is pretty sick. Rainbow Dragon's a quote-unquote God card. I consider Rainbow Dragon a God card because look at it. It looks kind of like Slifer, has the same amount of attack points, same level, and nonsense. There are the Nordic God cards: Odin, Father of the Aesir, Loki, Lord of the Aesir, and Thor, Lord of the Aesir. Those are God cards, technically. You got the Earthbound Immortals, Earthbound Immortal Asilapiscu, Earthbound Immortal Koka Pakapu, Earthbound Immortal Karahuea, Kalhua, and Kasilu, and Uruga. Yeah, we're not gonna. I tried to pronounce all those, but have you ever seen the Nazca lines? Those are what the Earthbound Immortals are named after. This card, Mott, this is Jaden and Chaz's ultimate card in the GX manga. Those are rare cards, but you can probably find them for pretty cheap. Like, I own, I think, almost all the Earthbound Immortals. But Mott in the manga is a fusion card. In real life, it's not. And Mott has all 7 Millennium items that you can see. You can see the rod, the necklace, the puzzle, and all that other shit. Mott has it. I hate this card. Like, I love it in practice. Like, in the manga, it's really fucking cool. In actuality, it sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's no point to it. Stupid card. I'm trying to find the equivalents of God cards in every series are. I think honestly the God card equivalents stop after 5Ds because in Zexal they have what you call number cards, and like they go from like 100, they go from like 1 through 100 through something like higher. Picture is bigger. Now, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards look the same. I mean, well, if you watch the anime in the English, you know they have that giant ass picture and like the levels at the bottom. But if you actually watch it in Japanese, the cards look like they do in real life. That's for like I don't know the exact reason, but 4 kids at one point didn't think you can read, so they don't put the words on there. But the newest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh are from Vrains. They aren't in this game, but let me see if I can't find you the former newest cards. Like, these are the newest kind of card if you don't count the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! This is from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5. Pendulums, those are what you're going to find. These are from Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, these are also from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5, but this type of card is from Yu-Gi-Oh! 4. You know, the pendulums? The pendulum cards, those are different. Like, these, they aren't quote unquote new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So they are what like, you know how the black cards are special summon cards like from your extra deck? Well, the pendulum cards are kind of like your extra deck fused with your main. Like, I will go show you how they work. So, cause I can't explain that nonsense. And if you've seen the new Yu-Gi-Oh, you should know how they work, but I don't think you have. So we're just gonna show you how they work because they are. I think they're cool in theory. I think they're kind of stupid. They make Yu-Gi-Oh like if there is a trend for Yu-Gi-Oh. Every series they make dueling easier, easier, and easier. But like, see, this is a pendulum card. Now he works just like a normal card. You can throw him out there, and I have to draw the right specific cards if I want to like do anything cool. But right now he's a normal card. But you see that he has. It's fine. I had nothing else to do at like 1 o'clock in the morning until somebody was like, "Hey, stream," and I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "Just do it," and I was like, "Fine." But you see, on the left here, and on the actual card on the screen, you'll see it on the right, the five between the two jewels. That's his scale, and his level is 4. So if I wanted to say pendulum summon, I'm just gonna throw this random one in the pendulum zone. You see how he went to the spell card thing, and then like I don't have a second one currently in my hand, so I can't show you what's gonna happen. That's his personal ability, but like when I get a second one in my hand, I'll show you what pendulum summoning looks like, and if we ever manage to destroy a monster, you'll see the actual method behind pendulum shokin. Okay. It's just a normal spell card. All right. I would like them to like give me like. Okay, I'm just gonna boom. We're just gonna do that because this is much more convenient. See how he went when he destroyed? He got blown up. He went to my extra deck instead of the graveyard. Well, normally when a pendulum card gets destroyed, it'll go to your extra deck. Like right now, I did it again. I destroyed a card in my extra deck, or in my zone, or on the field. If it gets blown up from the field, it'll also go to the extra deck. And hopefully he plays more offensively so I can actually do it. Oh, well, this is nice. So basically, it's a waiting game because this guy doesn't like to attack anything because he's pointless. But oh, this is convenient. Hopefully, I'll have a card that I need. No, I don't. So we're just gonna get that card. Cool, great deck. You're so cool for streaming. You are so useful. Need you to give me stuff, and you're like, no, we're gonna like stall the entire universe because you don't want to show off on stream. Yeah, for that kind of card. Like if it looks like this, kind of like a monster fused with a spell card, it'll go to your extra deck. If it looks like this, like a standard card, it's going straight to the graveyard. Like, and this is how you pendulum summon. If I can do it, uh, yeah, we're gonna use these two. All right, this is how we do this. So I'm gonna play this spell card right quick. So here we go. I put this card in there. She's rank 8. Now her specific ability is different, but your basic pendulum summon looks like this. You get the two. He has the same amount of cards as me on the field, unfortunately, because the card I decided to use for Pendulum Shokin is a fickle one, and she doesn't like to keep a constant scale. Her scale went from 8 to 4. What I needed to be is I needed to be 8 so I can summon anything between 3 and 8. So 3 through 7 or 4 through 7. Oh my god, could you please kill my wolf, please? Thank you. Could you get rid of it? Thank you very much. Oh my god, why are you so defensive? Like, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking... Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. She doesn't want to play he doesn't want to play by the standard rules. That was a fusion summon. You know that from the original Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. If you've seen the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, all the older fusion methods are still the same. I'm gonna kill my own wolf right now because why not? Oh, I totally forgot. That's fine. I feel like the Yu-Gi-Oh community needs to teach people because you can't have people on the game and playing and don't know what they're doing. So I think it's important to take the time to tell the newer fan base what in the world they're doing. Otherwise, the game isn't fun. You just be winning all the time, and no one likes to win all. Well, some people like to win all the time. I don't care too much for winning. I just play the game. Like that other guy in here, Joe Smooth. He's another YouTuber. He plays a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. He's in my last video. Like I used to do a lot of streams, but I haven't had the same amount of time as I've had before. So I used to do just Xenoverse, Neo, but since I've been on a little bit less time, I've just been doing Yu-Gi-Oh more often. So if you just want to watch some duels or some other stuff, I may make how-to videos. I'm a good duelist, but I'm not great at explaining things. So I don't know how I would do a how-to video knowing that I suck. And will you please actually kill something so I can pendulum summon, you jerk? Like, God, I hate Weevil. I hate him. I hate him so much. Yeah, I used to be that same. When I was younger, I would play a little bit, but I was kind of like, ooh, pretty colors, and just collected it. That was mainly my little shtick in life. And Jesus, will you just kill my card? God, I'm trying to find his. Oh yeah, man. Do you have a PlayStation 4? Because if you do, you can get this game. It's like 20 bucks. You can get this game. And this is a great duel simulator if you just want to practice and don't want to actually play the game. Like real life play the game. It's a good like simulator for it. See, normal cards go to the graveyard. There we go. Please do it. Do it. Thank you. I can now show off what pendulum summoning looks like. So could you just get on with it, Weevil? Do it. Okay. He managed to hit me. So what pendulum summon is, now that he's finally done something, it looks like this. So because I have a scale open, I can now summon cards between 4, so level 4 through 7, which would be these cards. We're gonna just balls to the wall, just summon all the cool ones. And because I have all these cards in my hand, this is what breaks Yu-Gi-Oh! This is why a lot of people had a problem with pendulum summoning, because it used to be hard to get 5 monsters on the field. Watch how easily this is. Done. Just spam fest. See how easy that is? This is why people didn't like pendulum summoning when it first came out, because that's entirely too easy. Now you just boom. I'll just like blow up the scale because I don't care about it. No, we don't want that. We want a higher card. Is it hard to get God cards in the game? In this game, no, it's pretty fast. Like all you gotta do is beat the main story in which it's in, and you'll have your God cards practically instantly. Like just beat Merrick in the story part, and you'll have God cards, Sacred Beast cards, these cards. You'll have every card in the game. I have practically every card in the game, practically. But yeah, that was pendulum summoning. That was fusion summoning. We're just gonna go through the list. This is Xyz summoning. there's not a well, there is a synchro card in this deck, but you won't see it because I don't have a tuner on the field. This is Xyz summoning. Xyz summoning, you just need 2 or more cards of the same level. Joker. Let's see if we can't pull out a synchro too. Let's see if we can do a synchro. All 3. Well, this I don't have a tuner in this deck. Never mind. We're not pulling out a synchro, but I can show you what that looks like too in another video or in another duel. But yeah, that's pendulum summoning. It's annoying, but it's funny to watch because you can just spam the field. Ugh. When you just want him to give up the duel because you know you've already won, but he's gonna sit there and keep trying to win. Could you like give up? Xyz monsters have overlay units, and if Xyz monsters normally have 1 or 2 or more abilities. So the ability they have is like their innate monster ability, and then they have what you call their overlays units, and you can only use that ability a limited number of times. So with him, he has 2 overlay units max no matter what, unless you add to him. You have to use 2 in order to take the attack, have the attack points of another monster. Did I compete in tournaments? No. I've gotten this good at dueling. I'm great at dueling. Like if you've seen my other videos, I'm good. That's not a brag. In my tournament level, it depends. Like in my like local tournament level, yeah, I could probably win a tournament with the cards I have. Or am I like, can I go to nationals? Yeah, I could probably go. Would I win? I doubt it, because in nationals, when you go to like I play Yu-Gi-Oh for fun for the most part. If you go to like the tournaments, you have like the most try-hard of people, and they'll have like the most meta decks like in like the universe. Like I build decks to work, but also to be a little fun at the same time. They build decks for pure efficiency. So it comes down to how you duel. Like this deck is pretty efficient. Nationals, yeah, Nationals is pretty cool. I haven't been to one because I think honestly watching people play Yu-Gi-Oh like in real life would be a little boring. Because I prefer to watch the anime, and the anime the cards come out to life. Like I don't think I could sit there and watch somebody be like, and I play this card. I don't think I could do it. I said I was gonna show Synchro Shokin, so we're gonna go to Jaden. We're gonna go into like the last duel here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This'll be funny. Yeah. What deck what deck should I have a bunch of synchro decks. Let me just figure out which one I would like to use. I'll get this one. This is my favorite synchro deck that I have. And synchro summoning. I don't know where you left off. The video game is more fun to watch. I mean, it's not exactly fun to watch, but when you're playing it, it's less stressful than picking up a card and reading it and having to explain and read it to your opponent. Whether you're in this game, you can just move your cursor over to my card and be like, "Oh, that's what you played. Stop." And then Yugi's being stupid because he paid that many life points to get that card out for no reason. Like, ooh, Dark Magician. I love Dark Magician, but he is not going to do anything here. And this is why. So, as any good duelist knows, activate your little special ability and blow up his card. Dark Magician gone instantly. Then you can special summon. And then once you do that, you can be like, I tribute that. Get 1 card from your deck, put it on the field, and you see the number is yellow and it says tuner on the card. In order to synchro summon, you need a card that says tuner and a card that's not a tuner in almost every case. And they have to add up to the level of whatever monster you're trying to summon. So that was level 1, and I made that other card level 6, so the card that comes out is level 7. But there are oh god, classic Yu-Gi-Oh you got here. There are other Like there are other cards that have special requirements. Like this card needs a Synchro Tuner and Stardust Dragon. So you need to get this dragon out first, and then you need to get this kind of card. You don't have to get this specific card, but as long as it's a tuner, a synchro, and level 2, and you have this dragon out, you can get him out. Same deal with this guy, except you do not need Stardust Dragon. You could take any level 8 plus this level 2 and get that, and vice versa. So that's how Synchro Shokin works. Xyz, again, 2 levels that are 2 or more levels that are the same card. He's gonna ritual summon Blackluster Soldier. Ooh. And he's gonna get Dark Magician back. Ooh. And he's gonna try to kill. Oh, you're not gonna. See, that was dumb. What he should have did was he should have attempted to kill my Clearwing, because the only way you could beat me is to get rid of Clearwing in this particular deck. Because if you don't get rid of Clearwing, I'll get my favorite dragon, that being Crystal Wing. Oh, level 8. Yeah, level 8. I can synchro up to level 12. Like, I have gotten, like, if you watch my last video, it's called Quasar in 1 turn. That was difficult. To get that kind of card out in 1 singular turn, it's not easy. It's doable, not easy. Playing a spell card to get rid of, I'm gonna get rid of this. Like, I'm gonna keep his Dark Magician on the field, because I don't care. But I'm gonna kill him this turn, because the King of Games needs to go bye. So, bye. That was 4 turns. That was extremely fast. But yeah, that's how you synchro summon. You just gotta add up to. This game will also give you a tutorial of how to do things. So you won't, like, if you start playing this game, you won't get super lost in the mix. Like, let's see if I can beat him with a different deck. Like, we're gonna use a fusion deck. We're gonna use classic Jayton's deck, because I've used every other type of deck on this game in this video but a fusion. And my favorite fusion deck would either be the Blue Eyes White Dragon or the Elemental Heroes, because who doesn't want to see a hero come out of nowhere? I read a lot of comic books, so Jayton's deck is very entertaining to me, with it all in its generic names. But yeah, the video, oh god, it's an alright hand. It's an okay hand. It's not amazing. Against a guy who duels like him, this is a terrible hand, but against him himself, like, this guy is a power duelist. Like, he's gonna spam you with all the strongest cards he can possibly put out. That's what he is. Elemental Hero cards, they're more counterable. Like, as you can see, they're not a bunch of super strong cards, but they're powerful. See what yeah. I know he's gonna try to tribute. I particularly do not like Marvel comic book movies. I like them because they're more comic book accurate. DC comic book movies, a lot of people hate me for this. I cannot stand them. Batman v Superman was a sin against God in my eyes. I could not deal with that movie. Just could not do. I hated it every moment. Hated it. The new Justice League movie, I didn't watch it, but I can already tell that I'm gonna hate it. So, I used to do movie reviews. If you want to go way back in my channel history, I did one for Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman I thought was okay, surprisingly, mainly because Zack Snyder didn't direct it. But there were some hiccups here and there, in my opinion. Like, if you know the Wonder Woman lore, you know they made a bunch of crucial mistakes, but I thought the movie was held together well enough to where if you didn't know anything, if you didn't know anything about it, you could watch it. But DC movies, in general, I don't like. Comic book movies, I do like. Like Marvel, great. Hellboy was awesome. If anyone's old enough to remember the Hellboy movies, back when, oh my god, if you don't stop playing the same card Like, you have exhausted all three of those just to stop me from attacking you with these weak monsters. Like, those are the cards he uses to tribute summon his big monster, which I'm just waiting to come out. So I can actually fusion summon. There you go. Oh yeah, he does look like a Power Ranger. Like, that didn't look right. That looked really dumb to me. Like, really dumb, but I mean, fuck. That to me is a giant fuck it moment. They were just like, hey, but Power Rangers are cool this time of year. Did not. I've heard mixed opinions about what's his name, Urza. I always miss. I think it's Urza. I don't actually quite remember his name. I heard mixed opinions. I heard some people think, oh, they love him and his corny geekiness. I've heard other people say they freaking hate him. Like with the extreme patch. He is dumb. He made it easier for me to kill him. But we like dumb people in dueling because they're easier to kill. The reason why is because my monster has 5,500 attack points. It can attack every card on the field. Because of the card I put on him, he's equipped to, he can do piercing damage. So, he's dead. And that is how you win a duel. Instantly. One fusion card. Normally, I have to do several types of fusions, but no. That guy was pitiful. I didn't even have to try, but that's how you do that. Um, So I've showed off synchroing, Xyz, whatnot. Those are all the special summons. I tried to get one of those guys to pull out one of the God cards. What? Let me see if I can't find. Where's the guy that pulled out Slifer against Yugi? I'm trying. That's not him. I'm a relatively quick duelist. Like, a lot of my duels are really like if I'm dueling my friend is really good, so our duels take forever. But if you're your run of the mill loser computer, like, you're dead. Like, watch. If this deck gives me the right cards, I can like one turn somebody, like kill them in one turn. Granted, I need the right cards to do so. But where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I have so many damn decks. It's kind of stupid. Here it is. If you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Kaisers, or Cyber Dragon, Zane is the ultimate one-shot duelist. There are very few duelists who survive that one shot. Like in real life and in the anime. If Zane duels you, he's beaten you pretty fast, or you somehow made yourself able to weasel out of whatever he was about to do. It's like right now, my hand currently is trash. Like, this hand is not going to get me anything but a loss. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make that not a loss. Like, if I wanted to one-shot her, I need 2 more cards. 2 cards. And then the duel's over. Granted. No. Yugi, like, if you want to go lore deep, now if I'm remembering this correctly, because it's been a long time. Wow, she's going to try to one-shot me. Oh no, deck, give me okay. Well, my deck doesn't want to cooperate right now. You know, those times when you're trying to show something off and then your deck gives you the opposite cards you need to do said off showing. Yeah, that's life right now. But you see, like any good duelist, you can adapt. So while this is a fusion deck, I am perfectly capable of doing this instead. Now granted, I don't use this deck super often. So, and this is called ranking up, rather. So what I'm doing here is I'm ranking up. to Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, while Zane is a one-shot duelist, they updated his deck to have cards that aren't made for one-shotting. Like, this particular card is made to take monsters, whether every other card in Zane's deck is meant to kill them. So, it's kind of weird. I don't understand why Konami decided to update the deck with Xyz monsters, because Zane's a fusion duelist through and through. So why they did that, I don't understand. You're going to have to ask Konami if anyone ever answers them. But this is a one-shot deck. Granted, I got none of the cards needed to one-shot anything. Like, at all. But, can we still win this duel? 99% sure we still win this duel. Like, that's how sure of winning this duel that I am, because I highly doubt I'm going to lose against Mai. Fun fact, though, in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the manga, and in the anime, the top 4 duelists of all time are Mai, Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey. So while I talk shit about Mai all the time, she's actually top-tiered duelist. Granted, she did almost beat Yugi. I have to give her credit for that, or rather a Tim. Because, like, again, like any more experienced Yu-Gi-Oh fan, they know that Yugi wasn't doing any of the dueling. It was a Tim the entire time. A Tim being the pharaoh inside the puzzle. Duel over. Granted, I didn't get to show the whole one-shot thing in the deck. Thank you, cards, for not Heart of the Cards, for not letting me show that little function. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna duel Zane Jaden. We're gonna see if we can one-shot him, or at least put out a card that, if it was put on the first turn, would have one-shotted him. Because again, it's the whole deck's built for. I like to keep in theme with the characters when I make a deck. Question: how far did you watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh, or has it been like so long that you don't even remember it? I feel like you left off at the original. I don't know if you went beyond the Yugi days. See what I mean? When you see, now the deck wants to be a dick. It's like, now you need cards, so we're gonna not give you cards. Ugh. Such is the pain and joy of dueling. The RNG. Random numbers generator, for those of you who didn't know what that is. Bits and pieces. And you can watch it online. I'm sure Crunchyroll has it. GoGoAnime.io. Just type in watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, and like 99% sure you will find like every site in history that'll put it on there. Like, I actually went back and rewatched the series. One thing I haven't done is I haven't went back and read the manga, which I need to do. Honestly, I need to go read that manga, because in the manga it's a lot different. Like, Kaiba tried to kill Yugi. He hired a serial killer to kill Yugi and his friends. Ow! Could you not? I need that card on the. That's fine. Because I'm just gonna kill him momentarily anyway. Yeah, Kaiba was crazy. The manga, in in general terms, is a lot different. Like, you probably remember like the 4Kids era. It the manga's complicated. Why are you taking my card? Dad, give that back. I need that. Jerk. Give that back. He's really making my life irritating right now, and my deck's not helping me much either. He knows how I duel, that's why he's like, no. I feel like I gotta rebalance this deck, cause like today it does not want, like usually my playoff line wants to work. Soon as you put anything on stream, never wants to work. It's just like, no, we're not working today at all. Or either that or I just suck. Mm-hmm. 18. So what we're gonna do is we are going to suicide. Oh no! Oh no! Mirror Force. Making me pull out plans I didn't want to quite pull out today. I know, I'm gonna win. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna figure out a way to pull this out. Deck granted. My deck wants to be nice to me. I'm kind of hoping he's gonna do that, which I'm gonna let him do because I need to take that damage anyway. And then we're not gonna take that hit at all. We're gonna have to. We're gonna play this card. Ow. Ow. So deck, about giving me my cards that I need. That would be just dandy. Like, that would be amazing. Well, we're gonna have to pull some nonsense. We may not win, but we are gonna we are gonna make Jaden remember why Zane is king. We're gonna take that. We're gonna cut it really close to the wire for this one. Ow. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Yeah. I've been waiting to get 2 machine type monsters on my field or in my hand the whole duel so I could do anything, but he luckily took the one I wanted. So that plan is done with. So now I can't attack him the turn, that I do that. So I'm gonna win. I am very confident I'm gonna win. Granted, I'm not a god with this particular deck yet. I haven't used this deck long enough to be overpowered with it. I haven't learned it, I should say. Because I remember I just made this deck a few days ago. I rarely ever use it because I don't quite like machine type decks that often. I don't like it. So I'm trying to get myself back into using it. See, I'm trying to get past little defenses because once I do that, he's dead. You can't do anything about it. Unless he plays that card. Miracle win. Yeah, he wins. There's nothing you can do about that card. Not at this point. There was nothing I could do about that. Okay, I'm gonna have to reduel you for that one, Jaden. I will clap, and that was awesome. Like, I thought I was gonna win that. If you any other card that he would have played, but that he would have won. He would have lost that duel. But he was like, no, I'm gonna show off on stream. But I got you, Jaden. Heart of the cards are gonna like. See, there you go. Heart of the cards. See, heart of the cards. When you actually draw cards that are actually useful. Like that. See, that is what you call drawing good cards, people. See, that is why you play this game, because sometimes they'll actually, because I could summon Cyber End Dragon. Let me get one polymerization, and he's over. And this is over. Go ahead, destroy it. I don't need it on the. I don't need him anymore. Let's see, I need... What I'm doing right now is I'm stalling. I don't have to stall. Granted, I could kill anything on his field with the cards in my hand, but I'm currently trying to stall him. Because I want to draw polymerization before I do anything too major. Okay. We're gonna play this card so while we stall, we can keep him from killing us. I'm more of a like. See, that's why. That's why I didn't put anything giant on the field because of that. Because I knew he'd somehow play that same card he tried to beat me with. See, I didn't want to take a giant amount of damage. That's why I went ahead and did it. If I had summoned anything stronger, that could have killed me. But see, Jaden is dumb. Oh. You lose this duel, Jaden. This duel's over. This duel's over. Okay. Okay. How many? Okay. We're about to end this duel. I'm sorry, Jaden. But we're gonna have to kill you now. Right now. This duel is over, Jaden. Now to show the people why. 1, 2, 3. I didn't have to do that. Granted, I could have summoned like a different card. Like he's gonna survive this turn, but he will not survive much longer. And that's how quickly a duel can change. Now, granted, this is gonna hurt me a lot. Ow. But I win the duel. Like, there's nothing he can do about it. Like, right now, I'm gonna hit him for a lot harder. Like, watch. I'm gonna do this, and he's gonna be like, eh, and then I'm gonna be like, die. And he's played Winkaribo, so you're dead. That's 8,100. And that's how you win with Zing. Granted, it took me forever to get the right cards, but once you get the right cards, I'll actually go analyze the deck for you so you can actually know what's in the deck. So what this is, these are your killers. You know, this card attacks twice. Now, your main meta Cyber Dragon strategy is to get this card out with this card, and then play this card. You one-shot. If they have 8,000 life points, you one-shot because it's 2 shots. Jaden, I'm better than that guy by a long shot, but with this deck is hard. Because what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to balance this deck to where I can get the right cards the majority of the time, which I'm going to take this card out because it's pointless. And this card is so you can get things out of the thing. So, these are your main fusions. These guys are just here for support. Like, you can use these as assault, but I use them to get out of support because, to be fair, these are your killers. This is what you use to kill anybody, except for maybe this one. The rest of these are useful. But I'm going to take that out because I don't need it. I don't know, any other questions you have? Because if you have enough questions, I may end up making a separate video. Because I don't know what my followers or subscribers, I have an Instagram. I get those guys confused. I don't know what you guys like want to know because I'm just uploading duels. But like, you guys want like specific questions answered on like how a specific deck works, I can try that. Like, this is a Pendulum Xyz deck. This is just a straight up Xyz deck. This is a Fusion Synchro Xyz. He uses 3. This is straight Xyz, straight fusion except for 2 cards. Straight Xyz, fusion. This is an all 3 deck. This is a synchro deck with 2 fusions. What's my Insta? It used to be the same as this channel you're watching, but it's different. My Insta's different. My Insta's an anime Insta, so if you like anime or whatnot, or Dragon Ball, hit me up there. I'll do stories every once in a while. You know what a story is for Instagram. I mean, I'll probably spell it for you since I have a complicated Instagram. But yeah, I'm opening my phone right now. Ooh, people are blowing my phone up today. Okay, so it's Ruroni Lelouch. Like it used to be Bushi Lelouch, just like this, but it's. Let me just find it for you. It's RUROUNI underscore Lelouch. So RUROUNI underscore Lelouch. If I could type in the. Is there like a button to type in the chat? If also, I have another one that's mainly model kit building, but that's not the one I'm on normally. LE, like just like my YouTube channel, LE. So it's here. Let me go. LELOUCH. LELOUC, like douchebag, but like lay douchebag. So lay louche, like douche with an L instead of a D. Louche, louche douche. It'll be the yeah, like that. If you've ever seen the anime Code Geass, that's where that's from. Honestly, I should change my YouTube name to that, but I'm lazy and I didn't feel like it. If you have any other questions about Yu-Gi-Oh or any video topics, I may actually start covering like Yu-Gi-Oh theories, or I've been meaning to start doing discussion videos on this channel, but every time I'm like going to do it, I'm like, I'm busy or I'm lazy. Like I was gonna do a whole Superman Goku discussion, not verses, but similarities. I need motivation to do shit like that. But if you want to check out anything like dueling, be sure to check out the previous videos because they're all Yu-Gi-Oh based, and I kind of need to stop spamming my channel with Yu-Gi-Oh because everyone's gonna start thinking I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube channel, which I don't mind being. Let me oh fuck! I'm trying to open my Instagram right now. I keep mistyping my password. Yeah. I see that you have followed me. Yes. What was the last thing oh, that was an AMV my other account made. It was my last post on Instagram. So, what else do you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it is currently 2 a.m. in the morning. Is it 3 a.m. in the morning? It is 2:38 a.m. in the morning in my country, which is Mars. I live on Mars, by the way. I never collected. I have figures. I don't collect DBZ cards because, like, I have a bunch of video games. I got a few figures of it. But as for cards, I thought that was kind of dumb. Because have you ever played the Dragon Ball Z trading card game? Like, here, I'm about to post a picture in my Instagram story of one of the biggest Dragon Ball figures I have. Now that you reminded me, I was gonna do that earlier, but I'm lazy. Never forget, I am extremely lazy. Yeah. That was a poorly taken picture, but if you want to see some of my figures, hey, what's up? Shark Sticky. What's up, Shark?
Ironically, I'm on my Shark deck, and your name is Shark. So coincidence? I think not. You were destined to join whatever the fuck I don't even know anymore. I was just answering Yu-Gi-Oh questions. Think I've gotten them all out of the way because I think. Unless anyone else has questions. Man, what other game? I need to start streaming another fucking game, man. Fucking start streaming. I recently picked up Sims 4 cause boredom, and I've just been killing it. I've killed half of the people in Sims 4 just cause I'm a psychopath. I used to do Xenoverse, but I have been burnt out on Xenoverse. As you can see, I haven't done a Xenoverse video in months. I wish Gundam Versus was a streamable little game, but it keeps telling me blocked, so I have to get a PC to. Yeah, I don't need to explain the technicalities. Do I have an Exodia deck? In real life, I do. In the game, I do not. But if you want to know how to build an Exodia deck, we can just go look at it. Well, I won't. I can't do that because I have to. We'll just go look at Exodia cards because I have a bunch in real life. I don't particularly like Exodia decks because, well, it's kind of it's luck based. They don't seem. I know they have the other Exodia cards. What do you mean? Here's your Exodia right there. Let me look. So, if you're going to build an Exodia deck, you obviously need the Exodia parts. This card is optional. I say put him in there. Definitely put him in there. This card must have. This card you don't need. You don't need. If you want to troll people, put this in there. But what you're really going to want to do is you're going to want to stall. So do not put a lot of stalling trap cards, like you want Mirror Force, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, and then you want you want the card. This card's banned, so you can't do that. So what's a card that you can use? And you can use this card offline. So if you want to build an offline deck, you can just use your friends, or you're not your friends, but like against the computer. Put the max amount of Sagan in there. Put all the Exodia parts in there and Duros. But if you can't do that, if you want to use it online, you have to follow the rules. So 1, 1, 1, 0 of him. You can put as many of these you want in there, and just put any card that says you can draw cards, or any card that says draw one card. Draw it. All you want is cards that let you draw. Because if you're really just depending on the win the duel, that's all you have to do. Do you have the God cards? Real life, I have multiple copies. In this game, I have all of them. Like right now. Everyone wants to talk about the God cards today. I find that funny. So, personally, the God cards are cool and all. Will they help you win duels? Not against people who are good at the game. If you duel like some legendary duelist, no, you're gonna get crushed. So, Slifer, you got Slifer. There you go. Rainbow Dragon, the Lord of Phantasm, Obelisk, Dark Rainbow Dragon. This guy's ridiculously OP. Like, the gods. These are some of the other cards you could call god cards, like Supremacy, or the Sun. Yeah, the Supremacy Sun, the Wicked Dreadroot, the Wicked Avatar. Like, these are other cards you can call god level. Like, even Yubel. I consider Yubel god level, because if you got, say, so how Yubel works, because you probably don't know how Yubel works, is, so Yubel, if she gets destroyed by a card effect, you summon Yubel Terror Incarnate. And if that card gets destroyed by a card effect, you summon Yubel Ultimate Nightmare. Sacred Beasts in real life, I have those in real life too. They're all real. Even Phoenix Mode is real. They're all of them are real. Here they go. Riviel, Lord of Phantasm. Uriah is all the way down here. Some people say Urea, it's Uriah. There's Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. Giant zombie looking Pikachu. That's what that is. And you have this card, who I hate. I hate this card. But in the manga, it's really cool. In the manga, this card is a fusion card, and it's really cool. Yeah, in the actual game, because there's no anime equivalent of Mach, it's pretty lame. But it has all 7 Millennium items. I don't know if you can see it. Is that a great picture? I wish I could zoom in on it, but I can't. Rainbow Dragon. That's real. I have that card in real life. I have this one. I have a chunk of these cards in real life. Like, rarely will you ever see a main card in this game that I don't have in real life. Because I do kind of collect them in real life. I don't duel a lot in real life. Like, I have this card in real life. I don't like it. It's not useful, but I have it. I don't have some of these. I have this one. I have that one. That one. I know I'm missing one in here. I know I had. Where's that? Where's Majestic? I have this one. And the one they don't have one that I do have in real life in this game. But yeah, the Sacred Beasts are real. Let me see what else. I'm gonna just go through all the cards in real life. Every single card here except this one. I don't have this one or that one in real life. You only have wait, do you have this? You only have Obelisk in this game? You have this game, Shark? Stupid question, but do you? Because I don't know. Because they're really easy to get. Like here, I'll show you how you can either get them from here, card shop, or you can go here. And so where you're gonna get most of them is you're either gonna get it from you can either get it from the last duel. Any duelist who uses them has a chance to drop one. You'll definitely get Raw from Merrick. You'll get Obelisk from Kaiba. Do that, get it from Yugi. Like, you can get the god, like, I think, yeah, this guy, he was one of the guys, this one, wasn't he? Yeah, he was the one that used Slifer against Yugi in the anime. So, yeah, duel that guy, and you could get Slifer the Sky Dragon. So, that's how you get them. Like, we can, see, look, they're all right there. You see that? Right there. Oh, you don't have the game? Okay. You only have Obelisk in real life? Is that what you mean? Because you could totally pick them up for like $1, dude, or more. Like, I've seen them go for between $1, $5. There's some idiots out there selling them for like 100. They're stupid. Unless they're like a super rare version. The only one you should ever spend more than, like, I'd say $8 on is the ones that are actually worth cash are the ones that are signed by the creator. So if they're not signed by the creator, don't bother spending a lot of money on them, because unless you give unless you don't, like, if you give that much of a fuck, yeah, get the one signed by the creator. But if you just want the cards to put in a binder or somewhere where you can just be like, I have the god cards, behold, I am the pharaoh. You can get the non-usable ones in a duel, like the ones you just saw, the red, blue, and yellow ones. You can't use those. Oh, I'd say the Sacred Beasts are worth buying, if not just for collector purposes. I'd say they're more useful than the god cards, because Raw in the anime is overpowered. Raw in real life, he'll kill you, because Raw takes your life points. So unless you have some way of gaining life points back, you're gonna die. So he's not worth it in that regard. The god cards I find the most useful is the one I just summoned. Almighty Odin, the father of the Aesir. This is a god card. Right here. God card. See, that's a god card. No, I'm unaffected by card effects. Take it. I don't know exactly where they're signed. I haven't really looked at them. I have a friend. He has all three signed versions. I think it's like on the card. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I have to go ask my friend, and he'll definitely know. Hmm. But you see this god card. This god card is much more useful than Obelisk Raw. I'm unaffected by card effects. I'm going to kill you. And I'll gain life points equal to the damage I deal to you. See, that's how. This is a real god card. And he's just gonna keep that in attack position, so. Odin's gonna lay down the All-Father Smackdown. Boom! Duel over. The All-Father Smackdown. That's what that was. Behold the father of Thor. In actuality, Loki is actually Odin's brother. Marvel Marvel has it weirdly where they have Loki being like Thor's adopted brother, but if you want to go through god blood, Loki's related to Odin more so than he is to Thor. Boom. Did I mention I like history? I'm like that dude. So, not only am I the anime god, I know about history too. Just don't quiz me at 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. Bakura. I'm playing the waiting game. Just cause. Ooh, he might win, cause I don't got nothing to do with. I can't do anything with Destiny Boyd right now. But yeah, to answer your question, the Sacred Beasts are worth buying. They're easier to get out, and they are a lot more useful than say, like if I want to compare them. So, Obelisk the Tormentor versus Riviel. They're equal in attack points. Obelisk's effect, you tribute one card, and you destroy one card on the field. Or I think maybe all cards on the field. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. It's been a minute. All cards on the field. So, that means. But Obelisk cannot attack the turn that he activates that ability. That's something you gotta keep in mind. And then, that's it. With Riviel, he summons tokens when he attacks. He's easier to get out. So, all in all, if I had to balls to the wall tell you who to get, Obelisk or Riviel, I'm telling you Riviel all day if you're trying to duel. If you are just not trying to duel, like get Obelisk. Slifer versus Uriah. Slifer's effect is super overpowered, but his attack and defense points are very dependent on you. So if you have, say, 5 cards in your hand, you got 5,000 attack points. You play a card, you drop 4. So, but Uriah is dependent on the trap cards you have in your graveyard. God, he is about to win. Mainly because I can't. Interesting. It's gonna have to Odin force through them. And Haman, yeah, he wins. I couldn't do anything against Destiny Board. What he has is he has a spell card combination to where if he gets those cards on the field, it's automatically you lose the duel. So there's that. Why am I dueling him again? To pass time to answer questions. Because why not? Because I have nothing better to do at 3 a.m. in the morning besides stream and answer Yu-Gi-Oh questions. Because I have no life at the moment. He's playing a lot of cards and I don't like him. You know what would be a great card for this deck? Cards that put stuff back in from the banish zone to the... I just thought of something. That would be useful. But back, we're gonna go with classic Odin. Yeah, I can see that, but like after this duel, I'll go down. Time Wizard, Time Wizard. I mean, he was good back in the day. Should you use him now? In my opinion, no. Like, there are so many other cards that can do what he do instantly without having to flip a coin to take a chance. So, I'd say don't take the chance. He's really, see, I hate stall duelists, and that's what Bakura is. Like, granted, I'm technically also a stall duelist, but what Bakura's doing is he's like, I'm gonna stall the shit out the entire duel, so you can't necessarily do anything. But see, Odin doesn't care because he's Odin, and he can go through anything. See, the real good god cards are the Nordic god cards. Like, the other ones, like Obelisk, pff, Odin would kill Obelisk. Like, the Egyptian god cards can't do, like, basically what I'm doing here. Like, in the anime, Obelisk could go through the Swords of Revealing Light. In real life, he can't. If I had to say aesthetically, which ones do I like more? Frickin' the God cards. They look so frickin' cool. But if I had to tell you, functionality-wise, straight up, who is the bigger threat duel when it comes down to a duel, I'm gonna have to say it's the Sacred Beasts, because they are... Like, here, I'll go over their abilities as soon as this duel's over, which will probably be me losing because Destiny board's OP. And what's in his hand? More stall cards. See? Can Obelisk the Tormentor let you look at other people's hands? No, cannot actually. So, that's a good thing about Odin. Odin's awesome. In fact, Odin's so awesome, let's get a second Odin. See? And you can't spam the god cards, the Egyptian god cards, or the Sacred Beast as easily as I can spam Odin. That's two Odins on the field who can both attack him, even though he has cards to let me not attack him. Duel over. That is why Odin is king. Okay, well let's go actually look at the cards. So now they're level 10, so we're gonna go by level. That's rank 10. And level 10. Alright, so you have Obelisk the Tormentor right here. You gotta tribute 3 monsters, any 3 monsters. This card cannot be, and this cannot be negated. So if I try to play a card to negate his summoning, I can't do that. And he cannot be targeted by spell and trap cards, which is nice and all, but there's easy ways to get around that. Mirror Force would still kill him. And you can tribute 2 monsters to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. 2. You have to lose 2 monsters on your field to destroy all of my monsters. And that may not work 100% of the time. And then you cannot attack. So the point of you losing 2 monsters to make his field open for an attack is pointless because Obelisk cannot attack that turn. But the Riviel, you have to tribute 3 specifically Fiend type monsters and cannot be special summoned any other way. And then when this card is summoned, you can summon tokens, Fiend tokens with 1,000 attack points, and these tokens cannot declare attack once per turn. You can tribute those tokens and gain attack points equal to the original blah blah blah. So this card gains attack points. So he'll be stronger than Obelisk. So if him and Obelisk were to go at it, all he'd have to do is tribute 1 token, and this dude has 1,000 more attack points than Obelisk. Obelisk is done for. So Riviel beats Obelisk in my humble opinion. So then we're gonna go to Raw. Now Raw, this card can have as many attack points as you have life points. 1,000 attack points. You can pay all your life points down to 100 left, and that's how strong Raw will be. Congratulations, you could just get hit with an honest and you're dead. Boom, battle over. Raw, not worth it. And let's go to the Sacred Beast equivalent, being Haman. Where the fuck is Haman? Haman, where you at? Haman. Haman. This card, by sending 3 continuous spell cards from you control to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by a battle that's in the graveyard, you can inflict 1,000 points of damage. While this card is in defense position, your opponent cannot target other monsters for attack. So if I put him in defense mode, you can't do anything but hit him, and odds are you don't have a card with 4,000 defense or attack over 4,000 attack points. Granted, there are cards that can destroy any monster in defense mode, but odds are he's better. Not only does he have a constant amount of attack points, 4,000, meaning he's weaker than Raw in power, but he's not making you lose life points. Every time he destroys a monster, your opponent's losing life points. And if he's in defense mode, he's the only thing you can target. So, him, Raw versus Sacred Beast card, Raw's looking a little one-trick pony, whether this guy has more abilities. Biggest debate for me is Uriah versus Slifer. Now with this card, he gains 1,000 attack for every continuous trap card in your graveyard. That's in your graveyard. His attack points are super constant. And you can target 1 spell and trap card on the field and cannot be activated in response to this effect. So he can stall a trap card or spell card. So again, he's more constant, so he's more powerful. So if you had 10 cards in your graveyard that are continuous trap cards, you basically have 10,000 attack points. Now Slifer, his maximum cap is 6,000 because you're going to have to discard a card. Unless you have Card of Infinite Hand, or like there's a card that lets you hold like infinite number of cards. Don't quite remember where that is. But when you summon him, 2,000 or less, that card gets reduced to 0. So if I summon, say, this card, it would lose 2,000 and it would have 100 attack points. So it would be pretty royally fucked over. But if I summon a card like this, instead of having a card with 2,000, he'll get destroyed automatically. So 2,000 and lower gets automatically destroyed. Higher than 2,000 loses attack points. So if you're dueling a duelist like me, who needs to get all these small cards out to do anything big, then you have a advantage. Granted, I can stop you still, but yeah, all in all, the Sacred Beasts are better. Now the Nordic God cards are better still, in my opinion. But you've seen me use Odin and not really Thor to his fullest ability. So you guys can tell me what you think. Why do you like the Egyptian God cards more? I'm very curious to see what you guys actually think, because I don't want to feel like I'm just bombarding you with like my opinion. My opinion's better now. I want to know what you guys think. And again, I am more of a fan of, although I think Riviel looks cooler than Obelisk. I mean, look at that thing. Look at Riviel and look at Obelisk. Look at Riviel and look at Obelisk. Oh, hi, Drew. So, Drew, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the God cards, or do you like the Sacred Beast? Like, I don't, because I think again, functionality, Sacred Beast for me, cool factor, nostalgia factor, lore factor, the Egyptian gods. Because if you go by the lore, the Egyptian god cards are epic. Like their story is better. The Sacred Beasts seem like they're just pulled out of nowhere in the anime. I haven't read the GX manga, so I can't tell you if the lore is any better in the manga. But you know what? If you guys are interested in that, I'll maybe do like not chapter reviews, but arc reviews. Like I'll read a arc of the manga and I'll make a video be like, and this happened and it was cool and this is why you should read. I don't know. Fuck it. You like the Egyptian god cards, just lore wise, style wise, functionality wise. Because I can tell you how to shut down any of them right now. You can shut all these cards down with one card. Mirror Force. Mirror Force will kill them. Like it says, they cannot be targeted by spell or trap cards, right? Mirror Force. You never saw the Sacred Beast? You gotta watch GX then. So, oh, and another thing the Sacred Beast has that the Egyptian gods cards do not have. The Egyptian god cards don't have this. You could fuse all the Egyptian god or the Sacred Beast together into this thing, and you deal 10,000 damage per turn. That is a one shot. Through and through, done. One shot. There is nothing anyone can do about that unless they have more than 10,000 life points, which is extremely rare. Now, the Egyptian God cards. Now, Drew, you asked me about rare cards. The Egyptian God cards do have a fusion, but it's super expensive. Is there better cards? Yes, yes, right here, right here. Odin, Loki, and Thor. Better. Like, they're easier to get out. They come back if they get destroyed. They stop traps. They're unaffected. Like, watch. I have a card right now. Shuts down all of them. Boom. Right there. You see that card? You pay. You use 2 overlay units. Boom. You take away all those attack points the god has. And you kill him. The easiest way to kill an Egyptian god card, overpower it. And if Raw comes out, say you have 16,000 life points. Raw will come out with 15,900. You take this thing out, he'll have that dude's attack points and take the rest of them for himself. So boom, you killed Raw. Boom, you killed Slifer. Boom, you've killed Obelisk. Right there, done deal. Let's see, another way to kill. Most cards don't. So you put this card on any dragon type. Say you put this card on this card, and he have that god's attack points. You one shot death. Let's see. Most of these cards right here will do it too. This card. It doesn't matter how strong that god card is, because the moment this card hits it, he's dropping that card's attack points to 0. Is the ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon better than Sacred Beast? He is more powerful in attack points alone. He is 500 stronger than all of them. 500 points. And I will go show you that because I happen to have a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Granted, this card is better than Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This card is old and outdated. I love this card, but this card's better. Blue Eyes White Dragon has 500 attack points more than any Egyptian God card and any Egyptian Sacred Beast except for Ra and Slifer. Because Ra and Slifer don't. Obelisk has a constant 4,000. Ra and Slifer have changing attack points. But he can take out Obelisk. Actually, Obelisk is in my side deck. See this card right here? Mirror Force will kill Obelisk and Ra and Slifer. If you have Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field and you played this card, he will kill Obelisk too. This card will kill Slifer. This card will kill most of the other ones. the God cards, I'm sorry to tell you guys, are outdated and really, really, really easy to take down. The only time that I would ever fear the God cards coming out, if one, I don't have a deck that can combat them, and two, if all three of them be on the field. In order to take anybody out that's worth a good deal at dueling, you'd have to get all three out. Otherwise, they will beat the tar out of them. So no, God cards are, in my humble opinion, simply just not worth it. Which is why I don't use them. Like, there's Raws in this deck, but that was just for the lulz. Like, every card in here almost could take Raw down. So, I don't Raw, no. Obelisk, no. The one Egyptian God card that I'd say definitely use, Slifer. Slifer, the Sky Dragon. Not because he's my favorite of them, because I think he's the most diverse in function. And like, okay, so pendulum decks, there's nothing there's nothing that raw or any of them they could do because, yeah, you could destroy all my monsters. The pendulum deck will summon them right back. Whoop-de-doo, you destroyed all my monsters. I just summoned them all right back. Like, let's see if we can take, let's see, what, let's see, I'm trying to find a Yugi that'll summon one of the god cards. This one might summon Slifer. So let's see if we can. I want to see if I can make them summon the god card so I can take them down live on stream. Because I know I'm talking a lot of shit about the god cards. They're fucking legendary. I have a bunch of them in real life, but I feel like I have to show you how easy they are to take down. So hopefully, a Tim here, the Pharaoh, will use him. Because, you know, that would be nice. Tim, can you use them, please? That would be just dandy. I brought the pendulum deck just so I could show you what would happen if you used... Oh, classic. You know, that's why I don't bring out stronger monsters against Yugi, because he'll just do that. Doink. And I want... I'm gonna take another one of those. I'm gonna try not to kill him until he summons a god card. He'll need oh, okay. Oh, okay, Yuki. He'll need 3 cards on the field to summon a god card. We are gonna summon. We're gonna synchro summon. Because I happen to like this one. Pendulum Shokin. Pendulum Dragon, Rock the Dragon. Come get me. I don't know if you guys remember the old Dragon Ball Z intro with Rock the Dragon, but it was cool. This is practically GG. But I won't attack him because I want him to summon the God card. Because I'm so friendly. He needs 3 monsters on the field. I'm surprised he hasn't paid life points to summon Dark Magician. Go right ahead, Yugi. Blackluster Soldier. Knew it. Okay. Neat. Playing the waiting game with Yugi's annoying. Why did you... Okay. I can summon them back, but I'd rather not currently. When you're waiting on him to actually duel you, Yugi, summon the God card. Are we going to make me have to kill you? Because that would be no fun for anybody. We are going to kill. We're not gonna kill Black Luster Soldier. We're just gonna render him useless. Because he needs 3 monsters on the field, so killing him would only slow down the progress of me getting what I want out of him. Yeah, you're right. It is a waste of time. But like, we must see the god. Or I could use an Egyptian god card deck, but I don't like it. So basically, you see what I did to him? That's what I would do to the god card, and just be like, well, die. And fine, since he wants him to die. Oh no, Mirror Force. Nah. Yeah, not really scared. Spiral Flame. Fun fact, some of the cards will come out the card. I'm not sure if I showed that off yet. But they will. Art Brave. And Odd Eye Saber Dragon returns. Call of the Haunted. He comes back with all his glorious attack points. Bet you $5 he plays another Mirror Force because he likes to spam. Is Exodia good? Hard to get out, but good. Like, Exodia is by far not an easy card to get out. But, he's decent. Like, if you can get all the cards in your hand, you automatically win the duel, so there's... Do I prefer to use the Exodia deck? No, because that requires too much luck. And way too many draw cards, and most draw cards are banned. A good chunk of them, like Pot of Greed, banned. We're gonna get rid of that little card there. And another mirror. And I knew you had another Mirror Force. Aren't you just awesome? Magical hats. A man destroyed my dragon. This is why we don't duel Yugi, because he's the king of stalling. He is the stall god. But the Odd Eyes deck is awesome. I love this deck. It's pretty fun to use. It's a different variant of the one I was using earlier, though. And the Legendary Mystical Elf. And when my turn's over, his Black Luster Soldier returns. And he he's gonna try to summon another one. Guess he put Blackluster Ritual in his hand. Would you just summon Raw already? Cause you could do it. Actually no. A lot of my, I feel like I've seen it a long time ago, but like not in recent memory, if that makes sense. Let me actually kill him though, cause he's actually getting on my nerves at this point. Cause like I should have been killed you. But now that he is out of mirror forces, we're gonna kill him. Another Xyz summon. You know, I might actually watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Do you know any website to watch it on? I'll just Google it later. Take those, put them in the graveyard, take that. And then we are going to pound his other soldier into the dirt. Am I a good duelist? I'm an amazing duelist. I'm just fucking around here. The only reason why he's even done any damage to me because I've been trying to get him to summon the God card out. But yeah. In real life, yes. I have most of these cards in real life. Honestly, I should do a video about it, but my camera's pretty shitty, so you wouldn't even see good quality cards. But yeah, I'm a good duelist in real life. I mean, you have to be. If you play the game, it's the same thing. It's just a simulation. He is like the god of stalling. Okay. I'm gonna be fancy on you now. And I'm gonna summon my ultimate card because you want to be a douchebag. We're gonna be fancy or something. But I don't really believe in the cards. Like, the cards are what make you a decent duelist, mainly because, like, if you build the deck correctly, that's one step. But then you have to know how to play the cards, second step. Everything after that, once you know the combos, how to summon, once you know that you built your deck correctly, everything after that is whatever the hell card you get. Because you can build the greatest deck of all time, and certain combination of cards will not help you at all. Like example, like I'll go show you one of my. Do you buy any? Um, um, I like to buy cards individually. Like sometimes I'll go out and buy a pack of cards if I just want like cards and possibly have what I want in it. But sometimes I'll go and like say for instance with my Stardust cards right here. I'll go show you. I bought him individually because if you buy packs, you never know what you're gonna get. So instead of taking the chance on getting them, sometimes there's guaranteed cards, but I wanted these specifically, so I bought them specifically. Now back on the bad hands, if you got like these five cards in your hand at the same time, it doesn't matter how good this deck is built. If you got these first five cards here at the same time, you're fucked. Royally and completely fucked. But if you manage to somehow survive that terrible hand, you can manage to live. Like, we're gonna test that theory actually, because again, I'm a great duelist. That's not an ego talking. I know how to duel because I've been doing it for years. And the duelist is only as good as the deck he has and the card he drew. Like, this is a pretty decent hand. Because, well, it's a decent hand. I don't really have to explain that. Like, this is a test dummy. Like, I'm gonna see if I can't go Synchro God in here and try to summon the ultimate creature. I have the cards too, actually. We wanted that to happen. Boom. When you play him, you activate his effect. He pulls that out the graveyard. And then we're not going to activate this ability. Granted, we could have summoned like Stardust Dragon, but that would have been extra pointless. And then boom, there's Junk Warrior. And Junk Warrior gains attack points equal to the amount of level 1, level 3 or lower cards on the field, or level 2? Level 2 or lower. And because these tokens are level 1, he gains 800 total attack points, which means he can lay down the Smackdown on that card. And this is probably, yeah, I knew it. Ow. The Sacred Beasts are very... Oh, that's because the Sacred Beasts are like 20 years old. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is super old. Like, it's the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, and the only reason why you're seeing the Egyptian God cards back out at Walmart is because Konami just released that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. And because they released that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, hype is real, so everyone's like, yeah, let's go back to the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the only reason. If it weren't for that new movie coming out, you wouldn't see the Egyptian God cards in any way, shape, or form. Which is the funny part. Play with Boku. So you guys are luckily in the era of Konami's recensions of the older cards. Now, I was talking about the strongest synchro card in this deck. Well, I will show it to you. This is how you ultimate synchro. This is how you do it. You get this card out. You saw that I made 3 other synchro monsters. Don't have to explain that. This is a synchro tuner. And when I summon him, I get to draw 1 card. And with Jet Synchron's ability, I can add 1 card. I can add 1 junk card from my deck to my hand. And I get to draw 1 card. So then you summon the ultimate King of Stardust, which when I bought this, I have this card in real life. When I bought this card, it was one of the rarest synchro cards you could get. Now he's not that rare because Konami again spammed the market with cards of him, so yeah, there's that. And this card attacks not once, but twice. See, I just used 3 synchro monsters to summon 1 giant synchro monster. And there you go. That is how you synchro. No average duelist can do that. None. Because that card's hard as fuck to get out. Here's another amazing move by me. Boom. Are you ready, kids? Mainly because I wanted Nitro Warrior. Discard 1 card. And that gets me Jet Synchron back. Which gets me the legendary Stardust Dragon. Boom. And then I'll activate another effect. Gives me back one card from my hand. I want this card back. And then I'll discard this card. Do that. And boom, Junk Gardener. All that was completely unnecessary. But that's just me showing off my skill at synchro summoning. All that completely unnecessary. Once you get Quasar out, it's practically dual one. But all that other stuff was just extra fun shit for me. Any other questions? And the Sacred Beast cards are very popular, like I said before. They are the equivalent of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX's God cards. Do I recommend them to duel? No. Sacred Beast cards, while they're easier to get out, no. I have an Emperor of Darkness deck. That deck is pretty dope. Emperor of Darkness. Wait. Emperor of Darkness. That sounds... I'm trying to see if I'm confusing that with another deck, because that sounds familiar. Wait. I know what you're talking about. Does it have, like, Neosphere and Wicked Avatar in it? Because those are the Wicked God cards. Come to think of it, they don't... Neosphere and the Wicked. Sure, I highly doubt you have those unless you're just some overpowered dude or something. Like, we'll go find the Wicked God cards again. I showed them off earlier in the video, but... the Monarchs. See, those come from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So, I'm surprised you haven't heard of the Sacred Beast, considering those are also from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. The Monarchs come from... Let me go search that. Monarch. Because there's several Monarchs. I think the Monarchs are mainly in the manga too. Here you go. Here's your Monarchs. Kali is the Shadow Monarch. Heavenly Monarch. That's one I don't use. Now there's the Mega Monarchs though. The Mega Monarchs are crazy. But yeah, there's your Monarchs. Oh shit. I'm getting tired. Oh man, that was a great deal of awesome synchro summoning. Any other questions? Freedom. Well, you guys must either be like night people or like you guys live in a whole other country. Although, do they have Walmart in other countries? How do I get the Mega Monarchs? I don't know if they sell them in card packs. So, personally, what I would do is I would open your phone, computer, tablet, whatever research or internet using device you happen to be fond of, and go check out. There's a website called Cool Shop or something, or you keep looking for them everywhere. I got you right now. I'm about to find them practically instantly. Maybe. Because I guarantee you, I'm like the god at finding things. So we're going to look up Zyborg the Mega Monarch. Because he's the one that my cursor is currently on. Wow, I just typed in Zyborg, that's the first one that comes up. Yeah, well, Zyborg the Mega Monarch, the cheapest I found him for is $2. Boom. Nope, $1.99. There you go. The internet has spoken. The Mega Monarchs are easy to get. Somebody's selling them for 3 of them for $2. So, go on the internet. Ooh, someone's selling a Japanese version for 6. I like sometimes getting my cards in Japanese because it's a card in Japanese. But yeah, don't look for stores. Like if you want specific cards, because the Mega Monarchs probably aren't in circulation anymore. Like Konami will release them again after a few years or months, depending on when they released them last. So yeah, if you want the Monarchs, type them in on the internet, and then boom, just boom, you got them. Easy as that. Just Monarchs. Monarchs. Cause I just found dang near all of them. Any other cards that you would like to find while I'm up here finding said cards? Hmm. I'm gonna check something. I'm checking my Instagram on my other account because I want to see how many views my last video got. Cause some. Oh, classic Yu-Gi-Oh decks would lose to a standard one, but yeah. If check on eBay for your Mega Monarchs, right? I do it now. Stop watching my stream. Everybody stop watching it. Go look for these cards. And yes, Drew, I think. Drew. That classic Dark Magician purple you want is definitely, just type in Dark Magician on the internet and you'll find it. Just, what I recommend, if you're looking for a singular card, always type it on the internet first before you go shopping, like in Walmart or whatever. Like, look it up. Classic Dark Magician. Purple armor Dark Magician. Dark Magician in general is bound to pop up. Mega Monarch. Type in a specific name or just type in Mega Monarchs. You'll find it. You'll be golden. Etc. 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 I should probably go to sleep. Any other questions before I like turn off the stream because it's practically 4 a.m. Shark, hit me up on Instagram. What if they come scratchy? Normal sellers will list a condition. So most cards you buy on the internet, most people sell them near or completely mint condition. Unless it says otherwise, it's normally mint condition. And never buy anything unless there's a picture of said card. Because like I buy a lot of cards offline. Like you buy them off Amazon, you're buying them from a store. If you buy them off eBay, you could be buying them from a store, but you could also be buying them from people. Now I take really good care of my cards, so if I sell them, they come to you looking really good, unless the post office fucked it up. But I recommend buying cards offline rather than buying them at a physical store, because at a physical store, unless the box specifically says these cards are in there, then you're not getting the cards you may or may not want. You're gambling. So I suggest go to Amazon, because you can buy the Sacred Beast, the Egyptian God cards for pretty cheap last time I checked. Granted, I haven't checked in a year or two, but when I bought them, they were like $1, $4, maybe $7 altogether. And the Rainbow Dragons are pretty cheap, and they're some of the rare cards. So buy them offline, Sharky. And yeah, same thing for you all, Drew. Keep thinking it's Drew Ollie, because like I've seen it, and then I don't see your name anymore. Just eBay, 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 Amazon. There's another website, I keep forgetting its name. God damn it, eBay, you should like sponsor me. I have sponsored the fuck out of you today. But any other questions before I turn the stream off because it is 4 a.m. My bad, it's 3:39 a.m. It's almost 4 a.m. mind you. I have been streaming for 442 minutes. Why am I fucking still up? What? You must live in California. Or something like that. West Coast, correct? Because I live in a country called... Not a country. Deal with it, it's country. I was watching a video my friend made. You can check those videos out if you heard the music. Ah, see. I live on the East Coast. I used to live in Baltimore, partially in New York, but I don't live in those states anymore. So I've lost the accent, as you can tell. Probably sound like, I don't know what I sound like to people. I'm awesome. Haha. I don't know if my voice gives away a specific part of where I'm from, but I'm awesome. And if you have Instagram, oh no, my binder full of like all the rare cards almost fell, and I almost had a heart attack, like live on stream. Newsflash: YouTuber dies late at night. What the fuck? Oh shit! Ha! I have this card in real life. I have so many fucking cards that, like, I'll be looking through my card collection on accident, and I'll find a card that I didn't know I had in real life. Don't be like me, people. Don't have so many cards that you forget how many cards you have. I have a friend who has every single card in this video game in real life. All like 6,000 cards he has. Like, how many cards are they? There are 7,206 cards and maybe a little bit more. He has all of them. Every single one. And I don't even have to count all his cards to know that, because every time I went over his house, he has like 72 decks just done. And then he has like a shit ton of cards in like a box somewhere, and like in his drawers, in other boxes. Like, this man has like, it's kind of dumb how many cards. Like, that's no life collecting. I have maybe 1,000 cards, but no, that's doing too much. But anyway. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you liked anything I had to say. If you want to learn anything more about Yu-Gi-Oh, anime in general, if I ever decide to actually get back to what the channel's about instead of just Yu-Gi-Oh spamming. And make sure you sub to the channel if you want to see any of that. Without any further ado, I am going to sleep because I have no life. But like, I'm gonna go read a manga. You know, fuck sleep. I'm a fucking anime fan. We don't sleep. I'm gonna read a manga. Or watch an anime, or... What the fuck else do people do at this time of night? You don't understand. I don't even fucking know anymore. Anyway, later, people. Where the fuck is the off button? Yeah, there it is.